I'm starting from zero, a weak little kid who can barely fly. Then, after a near-death experience, my Saiyan instinct exploded. From then on, I began defeating legendary creatures. Even the supreme gods couldn't stop me anymore. And finally, I became the legendary Saiyan of Terraria. Just entering the game, I'm in a makeshift wooden hut with the 4-star Dragon Ball inside. This detail is exactly like the original story. This is the house of Goku's grandfather, Gohan, and this Dragon Ball was his too. Well, let's grab the Dragon Ball first. Wandering around, I found a buried pyramid. Digging down for treasure, I picked up Goku's power pole. It looks like a tongue sticking out the lick, so gross. But it's actually quite strong. Even as a Saiyan, I still have to chop trees to build a house like a commoner. I build prison for the NPCs to live in, but not for myself. I'm used to the nomadic life. While testing skills, I found I can charge Kai by clenching my glutes. Once I have Kai, I can use Energy Blast. But actually, the licking tongue is still stronger, so I'll use that for speed. Next goal is to go into caves for hot crystals to increase my health, because this is Calamity, not vanilla. After searching forever, I finally reached 340 health. Testing the tongue on the Eater of Worlds, it did 0 damage. Well, this Saiyan is getting out of here. I realized I wasn't prepared enough. I crafted Saiyan armor and got new moves. Energy Wave, a cheap version of Kamehameha, and Ki Beam. They're okay. Trying the Desert Scourge, still not a single bit of damage. That licking tongue looked so high class too. I have to use Kai Beam to deal any damage. When it hits 50% health, it splits into 2 to bite me. That's so cheap. After beating those 2, I went back to fight it one more time. Popped Adrenaline and Rage to unleash piercing skills, and the first boss is officially down. At night, I quickly made a platform and then fought the eye. I tried Kai Beam and the tongue, but the tongue was much more effective. It clears small mobs while tracking its stashes in phase 3. In a flash, the eye was finished. After the eye, I learned Kaioken, increasing damage and speed by 10%, but my health drains. Also got a Novice Key Fragment, adding 1000 Key for a total of 2600. Arena ready, fighting the worm again. I plan to use Kai Beam for piercing, but it's spitting out too much phlegm. But the tongue can lick it all away. Handy, right? Talk about your mouth saving your hands. The tongue is 200% effective here, dealing damage and clearing phlegm, but if there are too many, it's still easy to fail. When it enters phase 3, it even spits green fire. If it breaks into segments, it's going to be exhausting. It's as crowded as a festival. I have to be very precise. Aim for the head so it doesn't fragment. If it breaks into small pieces, I won't be able to run away in time. So, slow and steady. After over 5 minutes of licking its head, it finally died. After defeating the worm, I got new materials from the jungle biome and crafted 3 moves. Rapid Fire Energy Blast, Double Sunday, which charges like Kamehameha, and Spirit Bomb that move from the guy lying on the ground. Luckily, this world has a giant ancient tree. Below is the Queen Bee's hive, which is equally massive. Summoning her means free farming. I don't have enough key to spam yet. My main attacks now are Energy Blast and Spirit Bomb. In phase 3, she dashes and releases a swarm to corner me. She really has a lot of kids. I crafted a Novice Key Scroll to boost key regeneration. Now charging up is much faster. Then I swapped the Master Roshi's GI instead of that cheap Saiyan armor. This set helps me auto-regen key, cuts key usage by 15%, and adds 200 key. Fighting Queen Bee again, I still use this flicking tongue to clear the swarm. But she spawns so many of them, I can't lick them all away. Luckily, with Key Auto Regen, I can spam blasts more, dealing way more damage than the tongue. Finally, I managed to take down the Queen Bee. After Queen Bee, I fought Harpies for Astral Essentia to craft Masenko, the move Piccolo taught Gohan, and Krillin's Destructo Disc. Testing the disc, it has piercing damage, which is pretty sweet. Next is Skeletron. I can deal damage, but his random teleporting is making me nervous. It's my first try, and getting chased like this is terrifying. That was just a test run. Now I'll buy 2 buff potions for crit and damage, plus a few more to boost my tankiness. Rematching now. After 2 buffs, Skeletron is down to only 2000 health. Popping Adrenaline to shred him, and he's almost finished. I'll wait for his head spin, then one blast will end it. After Skeletron, dungeon mobs drop a new material, so I farmed hard and fought him again since I didn't get what I needed. But even after multiple tries, it still hasn't dropped. Getting bored, so I'm heading down to the underworld to mine some hellstone. After mining, I'm going up to test my luck against the slime god. Just as I was about to die, I suddenly transformed into a Super Saiyan. And now, I can officially use this form. Before this, I crafted the high tier Saiyan armor, which adds 500 ki and reduces consumption. defeating Skeletron again to get the student key fragment, adding another 2000 key, heading to the underworld to set up an arena and farm down there. While farming, I got a notification that I mastered Super Saiyan 1, unlocking the Ascended form. With the new materials, I crafted Piccolo's Hell Zone grenade and an accessory for faster key charging. I realized that charging while flying to maintain key is the core playstyle. Fighting the slime god, I go Super Saiyan and burst him down. Luckily, I had just enough Kai. If I had to stop and charge, I'd be in deep trouble. Next is the Wall of Flesh. Using Piccolo's move deals huge damage, but I lacked the key to finish it. While I was charging, it threw a wheel right at my face. Out of Kai, I have no choice but to turn tail and run. As soon as it recharges, I blast back. Finally, the Wall of Flesh is defeated, and I've officially entered hard mode. Inside the Wall of Flesh's bag is a book for the instant transmission technique. So now I have the ability to teleport all across the map, but only to places where there's an NPC, mind you. It's kind of lame. There's also a new move called Big Bang Attack. But honestly, Hell Zone Grenade is still way better. High damage, great for farming mobs. Don't forget to switch to the Blast type emblem. You might wonder if I'm pure-hearted enough to ride the Flying Nimbus. That's enough, it's perfectly pure. I'm like a blank sheet of paper, then I'll make the flight manual too. After using it, I now fly faster, use less ki, and I'm also immune to fall damage after flying for 10 seconds. Crafting an Adept Kai Scroll makes my charging speed incredibly fast. After mastering the previous form, I can transform into Ultra Super Saiyan. This is Trunks' form, the one with all the bulky muscles. Craft a radar to find the Dragon Balls, starting the journey to collect them and wish for a thick girl. But the Dragon Balls are deep in caves tiny as a nostril, so they're hard to find. With all 7 balls, I can summon the dragon for a wish. The first wish is for power, permanently increasing health, ki, and damage. I can make this wish up to 5 times. The second wish is for wealth, giving 10 platinum coins. The third wish is immortality, allowing 3 revivals, but it can only be wished for once. The fourth wish is genetic, which can change my DNA to a legendary Super Saiyan like Broly, but the chance is quite low, so I'll just go with power. Gain 20 health and 500 ki. What a great deal. Stronger now, I'll try fighting the twins, and I'm doing decent damage. When I'm out of ki, I call the nurse to fully restore it. This strategy is 2-on-2, so don't call it cheap. They have 2, so I have 2. It's just that the nurse can't restore Kai, I didn't even want to heal. Finishing the twins with a spirit bomb to the face. Facing Queen Slime, I go Super Saiyan, the damage is insane. She's pretty chill, no need to jump around, just charge ki and blast away. The main thing is dodging the projectiles she shoots out. Maybe my Saiyan blood is too strong because she went down fast. Next up is Skeletron Prime. Just went Super Saiyan and my ki is dropping faster than my pants. Back to Black Hair to fight him. At 50% health, he starts launching skulls constantly. Even so, I'm still kicking his butt. I'm way too strong now. Prime's bag dropped an Adept Key fragment, increasing max ki by 2000. Use it now! Now I've learned Piccolo's special beam cannon, which has piercing damage. Sounds perfect for fighting the Destroyer, but the damage is pathetic. His health isn't even moving. Is this just tickling him? The Spirit Bomb is even worse. Huge blast, but the damage is barely anything. Even weaker than Piccolo's Finger Beam. Still have to use Hell Zone Grenade, it's strong and uses little ki. I'll just fly high, stay out of range, and spam attacks everywhere. Finally took down the Destroyer. After defeating the Destroyer, I'll summon it again as an offering. For what? To awaken my Super Saiyan 2 instincts. When it activates, there's lightning everywhere. Looks incredibly cool. Super Saiyan 2 gives me 125% damage and speed, but drains 62% ki. But as long as it's strong and cool, it's fine. Crafted the armor Piccolo gave to Gohan. The set bonus gives infinite ki for a short time. Wearing the armor and going Super Saiyan 2 just like Gohan against Cell, I really remember that scene. To fix my look, I'll put this rice cooker on my head. It adds 16% damage. It's ugly but strong, so whatever. Heading to the jungle to destroy nature with bombs and summon Plantera. Activating Super Saiyan 2 makes her health drop like crazy. Out of ki, I fly, charge, and blast all at once. Her speed can't match mine. A simple finish. I'll clear the temple, then head to the blue mushroom biome. Because defeating Plantera drops a material for a new ki. I can make the Kai table, Enraged Ki Scroll, and Flight Book 3. The scroll will help me charge up super fast. Flight Book 3 lets me fly without consuming any Kai. That is so good. Actually, it is freaking amazing. I'll craft Krillin's new move, but the upgraded version. And the Holy Cloth is used to upgrade Yamasu's armor. The set bonus increases damage the longer you fight, up to 300%. A whole 300% damage. I'm buying more life fruit to increase my maximum health. Now that I'm fully prepared, it's time to wreck Golem. I'm freaking strong. Just a few blasts at the start and both arms are gone. Popping adrenaline once takes half his health and finishes him. That damage is insane. My next target is Duke Fishron. With my current speed, I have no idea how he'll catch me. But as soon as he hit 40% health, he suddenly went to phase 3. Whoa, hey, are you crazy? What's the rush? I guess I wasn't mentally prepared, so it was a bit of a surprise. But now that I'm flying this fast, how can he keep up? After sending the Duke to heaven, I crafted the Saiyan Pro Max armor, but I'm sticking with Yamasu because it looks so good. Don't forget the wig to cover up that bright green rice cooker head. Now this finally looks like Goku Black. Letting Golem massage my face to relax. Just a bit and boom! Super Saiyan 3 has been unlocked. Hair all the way down to my butt, the classic banana hair form. In this form, I get a 190% damage and speed buff, but it drains 95% of my ki. Now that I have a new form, why not take out the lunatic cultist? Even with black hair, he couldn't handle it, so how can he possibly handle the golden hair? At 50% health, 3 of them popped out. At 30%, 5 appeared, but it didn't even matter. They're all trash. I can beat them easily without even using the gold form. Heading to hell to upgrade my mastery of the banana form, and I'll grab some new materials while I'm at it. Back home to craft the master key scroll for lightning fast key recovery. But it's still not enough to maintain the banana form for long. The KI drain is just too much. Fighting Plantera again because I forgot an important material. That 25% drop rate is definitely bugged. It took 6 tries before it finally dropped. My luck is just terrible. Finally got the Enraged fragment to increase max ki by 2000. Crafting Influent Crystallite to speed up my charging. Teleportation Book Volume 2 for short-range instant transmission. And a shield to help me charge ki faster while protecting me during the process. Destroying the pillar dropped a Radiant fragment. I broke 2 pillars to craft the Radiant Totem for overall damage. Taking some time to clear old bosses for permanent buffs. Crabulon will give me an extra second of rage duration. Astrum Aureus is kinda weak. It's definitely an Infernum knockoff. It buffs damage when Adrenaline is active. Ravager's AI is incredibly stupid, but I'll kill it for another second of rage. After that, I'm going to smash the Solar Pillar. While fighting, I suddenly transformed into a Super Saiyan God. Oh my god, too. So cool. Fiery red hair. Damage is up by 250% and speed is also up by 250%. It feels like I've truly become a god. In this red-haired form, I'll clear the Nebula Pillar before the Moon Lord battle. Once it begins, I'll go God form. This is a battle of God versus God. After defeating the Moon Lord, I unlocked a new form, Super Saiyan Rose. This is my favorite form. Damage up 400%, speed by 300%. One blast and the Moon Lord is sent straight to heaven. He's gone before he could even take a breath. There's also a new Super Saiyan Blue form, but I prefer the pink hair, so I'm choosing Rose as my main form. I'm crafting new armor to finish the game. But wait, this is Calamity. It's not going to be that simple. My journey is still far from over. Now I can finally craft a real Spirit Bomb. The blast is both huge and powerful. Added a new item, the Black Power Cell. High damage with very low key consumption. It's totally worth it. After the Moon Lord, the Hollow Biome will drop a new type of key, so I'll farm it while I'm at it. I tried crafting Goku's sword, but it's kind of lame. Looks like a butt plug or something. As for the Ultra Pro Max VIP Spirit Bomb, it's huge, but the damage is a bit weak. Next, I'll fight Cryogen. After Cryogen, I'll mine new ore in the Snow Biome, craft 2 bandanas and combine them into a Frostburn bandana, craft a Rainbow Infuser and merge it with the bandana for an LGBT bandana. Next, craft a Zenkai Charm and make a Zenkai Orb to increase my damage and give me 1 revival. Use every power wish because the path ahead gets tougher. Finally, I'll craft a Blood Orange to boost my max health by 25. Don't forget the Miracle Fruit to push my health up to nearly 900. The first boss I'm fighting after the Moon Lord is the Dragon Foley. Still that same clucking chicken. It's fast, but it's still not on my level yet. I just keep running in circles and blasting. It can't touch me to save its life. Back home with some cash, I head straight in to buy some potions, especially the health boost. Now my health is hitting the 1000 mark, I'm practically becoming a god. Next up is the Profane Guardian. At first I keep attacking but its health just won't go down. Turns out I have to take out the healer first for it to actually take damage. At night it turns blue, which means it's getting angry. But as strong as I am, even when it's angry, it's still like a walk in the park. After that, I take on their queen, Providence. Unlike the Infernum version that's blindingly hard, this one is gentle and sweet like a young girl. It's so gentle and sweet, I'm not used to it. Let's just finish her off. After Providence, I craft a new set of armor, Enoflamme. The name sounds totally unfamiliar. I've read the stories but never heard of this Enoflamme before. The mod creator probably made it up. Then I head to the Astra biome for a new key fragment and take out the sea worm while I'm at it. Right now is when I actually need its materials, not back in hard mode. Next is the Calamitas clone, which in this mode looks like a twin cosplay. There's a bullet hell to dodge, but it wasn't quite enough. I beat it for materials to craft new gear, unlocking a bunch of new skills for Goku Black. The first skill is God Slicer. It looks incredibly boring. The second skill is Single Moam. Just like the name, it looks like 2 round balls. The third skill is Divine Retribution. It looks a bit better, but the damage feels a bit off. I summoned the Stormweaver to test it, but no matter where I hit, it only does 1 damage. I thought the game was glitched. Feeling frustrated, I switched to fighting the Ceaseless Void instead. This guy's suction and projectile circle move is easier to dodge than eating soup. It just keeps repeating that over and over. Naturally, for those move spammers, I just blast them into oblivion. Back to the Stormweaver, and this time I'm playing for real. After 10 minutes of foolishly doing 1 damage, I finally realized I have to hit its tail to break the armor and deal real damage. It wasn't a game glitch after all, I was just being slow. Once I'm dealing damage, I use the same old strategy. Walk the dog, leading it along while blasting it. Next up is Cygnus. The walk the dog strategy is timeless and never fails. This time, it couldn't even drop my health below 700 once. I'm feeling pretty pumped now. Next is Poltergast. At first, it just lunges at me, and the next phase is the same, just a bit faster. I blasted right in the face with Single Mom. Almost got caught, but I pulled back just in time. After the fight, I've unlocked Ultra Instinct. Perfected Ultra Instinct too, but it's clearly weaker than Super Saiyan Rose. Ultra Ego isn't any better, same damage, but consumes 3 times the ki. I'll stick with Rose. It's cool, powerful, and efficient with Kai. After those 3, it's time for the big boss. But by now, my power is beyond God tier, so it's back to walking the dog. The devourer of gods, yet I'm leading it around like a little pet. After finishing Dog, I head to the Abyss, my least favorite place, for new materials to craft the Super Table and Goku Black's Scythe. But looking at this tree, it's really something else. The modder didn't put any effort into this at all, it looks so lame. What kind of god weapon is this? There's a Spirit Bomb, but it's the Goku Black version, and a new sword. But seriously, it looks like a kid's toy. Trying out a bunch of new moves on Yaharan is like tickling him. It doesn't even take a drop of blood. In the end, I had to go back to using the Power Ball from the Moon Lord fight. Do you guys know why? Because the Calamity add-on mod doesn't support the Ki class, so none of the new moves get damage bonuses from gear. Exactly, that's the modder's fault, not mine. I had to use the Power Ball for over half an hour to get him down to 10% health, and then I died. I even lost to him when he only had 1% health left. My sanity was at its limit playing against this guy. It's driving me crazy. After a series of failures, I finally managed to take him down. That took forever. Seeing the damage was off, I tried using the Dragon Balls to switch to Legendary Super Saiyan. The chance is 5%, but I got it in 2 tries, so I guess luck was on my side. To unlock it, you have to go Super Saiyan 1 first, then drop to critical health to trigger Legendary Super Saiyan. To reach Form 2, I have to master Form 1 first, then hit critical health again with a 12.5% chance. To get to Form 3, you have to master Form 2 and defeat the Lunatic Cultist. Now I look like a bunch of ripe bananas. But after turning legendary Super Saiyan 3, my ki drops even faster than Super Saiyan Rose. Trying out the legendary moves makes it drop even faster. Throwing a Spirit Bomb does 20,000 damage. Man, that's strong. Nice. But when hitting a boss, it's only 400 damage. Exactly 400 damage, no more, no less, 400 damage. What the hell is 400 damage against a boss with 2.5 million health? Are you kidding me? Trying to fight Thanatos, all my hits only do exactly 1 damage. This is really frustrating. Blasting Artemis does some damage, but my ki isn't enough to keep it up for long. It's unplayable. Forget it, I'm switching back to Super Saiyan Rose immediately. At this point, I messed with the mod files to allow gear damage bonuses to stack with moves. Now the damage is finally kicking in. You gotta call me Keen the Hacker Man now. With this damage, the Exomechs are a piece of cake. Super Saiyan Rose is still the best. Pop Adrenaline and Artemis is gone in one shot. Super Saiyan Rose is still a level above that banana form. Then I crafted the God of Destruction armor, but the description is so long. Too long, didn't read. Basically, it buffs Ultra Ego a lot, but I don't use it, and it has a special effect that lets me charge faster. It charges really fast, way faster than before. Everything is ready for the final battle with Supreme Witch Calamitas. Right at the start, I'm already dodging bullet hell, but with my skills, it's pretty simple. Give me something harder, kid. I have no idea how I died when she only had 6% health left. Talked too much trash. Alright, no more playing around. I've had enough of that.
all over now. I've defeated everyone and become the strongest Saiyan. Before the video ends, I'd like to thank the late author Akira Toriyama for creating a wonderful childhood for millions of people around the world. Dragon Ball will always live on in my heart, and his legacy will live on through time.